We are ready. I wanna rock. Want to rock. Ah. Was goody, was goody, was goody. Yes, sir. Another day. See, that's a big thing. I feel like people don't really realize in trading when they first get into it. They kind of look at it as like, which, and it is, I totally understand it. Like, they look at it as that fast money, you know? So, but this is like, it's a daily grind, you know? Like, one day you can have a big day, and then that next day, if you don't come locked in, you can give it all right back, and vice versa. You can have a bad day, but flush it, get locked in, and get back on the horse. You know, it's a daily grind for sure. Let's see what we get on this American Airlines. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Then we'll get back to the market. But this sucks that we got this push already. This trade right here is literally the trade I've been waiting for. Like, since we started pulling back here, this pullback, I was waiting for this trade. This exact trade. And it freaking does a pre-market like that. So we'll see. Maybe we get a pullback, retest it, or we get a pullback into like our golden zone back in here. That's previous day high. That could be an okay long area. Already got the pullback there on it. NQ on the Quizmeister. These things better not start freaking going opposite of each other, I swear. We're gonna push on NQ and pull back on ES. I like the looks of American Airlines though right now. Oh yeah, real quick, and then I'll get back on the market. I want to see what we did, because I think our retail had earnings. Did we have earnings? Huh. Kind of like this for a long. T is right at that 200. What did we get on here? Yeah, this American Airlines, I might reload on this biatch. Sheesh. That was the ad right there. Son of a biscuit. There it went. Oh yeah. Yeah. What did we get here? Only 47%. What the hell? 1403 and 1395. Okay. What about on the tea, man? Okay. Let's see if we reject here on T. Yeah, I'm being a little patient off the open right now. Yeah, I knew it was going to go back up. I was thinking of swing trading, but too risky. Yeah. That's why I have this options account, because I'll swing trade some things in it once in a while. Like American Airlines. I mean, it's not the overall market, but I got in American Airlines on Monday right here. We sold off. I wish I would have gotten in it like over here, but we sold off, pushed up into VWAP and trade line. I got in right here, took some off, held over the weekend, took some more off, held. Now I'm looking for like the 200 day, which is right here, to be final profit. See what we do, like 10 more cents ideally. That give me to 1390. Yeah. That would be nice. Very nice. There we go. Yeah, because this is going to be a big level, this 200 day on American Airlines. Here's like a big thing, like just if you're trading like regular, options and stocks, like so institutions and stuff track the 50 day, the 100 day, and the 200 day moving averages on the daily time frame. So that's what this is here. See how we were. And it's not like it always respects it, but like if you go back here and look, so we're coming down, here's clear support right down into here. This area, like you would say, just off of here. You got support. It's a big zone though. That's about your support zone. Also lines up with your 200 day moving average, which is this purple moving average right here. That lines up with it. So somewhere in this area I would look for price to try and possibly bounce. Maybe we get down here, but we'll see how we react at that 200 day. Yeah, so it's 1391 is our 200 day. 1391. And there's your possible bounce key. Market looking weird. There's your previous day high bounce. Beautiful bounce right off a previous day high. Trips in a crib in the middle of the night. Oh baby, when you wanna play, girl you like me, you need your life, oh baby. Yeah, this is what I was kind of waiting for to see. Opening print is kind of be a big watch for me. You got seller absorption right here. What up, man? What up, man? Yeah, you have school. No worries. I'll get over to the market. I'm just kind of seeing what we're doing over here first. And also, like, if I'm ever on this screen, guys, this top left is the SPY chart. So this is like the ETF of the ES, and this is the ETF of NQ. So like, watch. Here's SPY up here, and then I'll change this to MES, what we trade on the same time frame, and it's gonna look the same. See? Same charts. So if I'm ever on this and you're wanting to see something, you can, these top two always have SPY and QQQ on it. Yes, sir. Well, that opened up. That's why you gotta be patient. Yeah, looking for longs. I mean, I like longs. From anywhere down here, let's see if we can see if we get any signs of, you know, potential buyers stepping in. Yeah, be patient. Yeah, I try and look at it like easier said than done, but I try and keep all my biases and like my thoughts, my what I want. Like, I know it didn't sound like it because I said I like longs, but I try and stay very, very neutral and just let whatever shows up on the chart. But I do like longs from down into support. Like, that's beautiful. That's like that 76, 7700, 76, 95 is a very big level because 76.95 is that previous all-time high, which is a big watch. And like that's the area that you would want that long from. Like, it's such a key long, such a nice bounce overnight, like where we got just beautiful. So let's see what we get here. We are in the big support right here. What the hell? That's why. I hate this back adjusted bullshit that this has because of this. So we need it on. See that? I hate that shit. It's because of the contract rule. And that's why I pay attention to SPY and QQQ, because there are no contract rules. So like, this is because of the contract rules. See where this previous all-time high is with the adjustment, and then if you don't add in the contract rule, look at it goes all the way down here. Crazy. That's why they was fucking with me. No, we need that on. Yeah, that's not right then, son of a bitch. Alright, this 14. Alrighty, that should be a little better. Now, yeah, this is support back into here. The 350 area. These are definitely not on the same page again, and I hate when that shit happens, when SPY and QQQ aren't on the same page. That's the worst. Looks like seller absorption on NQ. Holy crap, I didn't even realize the ATR. Yeah, these ranges are big right now. Bigger than we've had lately. So be careful on your sizing. And the way I kind of keep a tab on that is I use the ATR. So if you see down at the bottom, this ATR, average true range, that means in the 5-minute candle right now on average, ES is moving 7, almost pretty much 8 points per 5-minute candle. NQ is moving 57, so that's, put that into dollars, that's 1 micro, about $120 every 5-minute candle. So like look, 415 to 485, you know, this one 465 to 525. So yeah, they're pretty big ranges right now. Alrighty, our orb has been set. So, I mean, look how opposite these are. That makes it a tougher trade. Alright, Caroline. Yeah, if ES can hold this previous day high, this then turns into an interesting setup. I'm watching ES previous day high right here. Hit a quick little yes holding up good and then Q holding down. Yeah, they're opposite each other right now. Quick little $30 scalp. Nice. Long or short? Were you long or short? It's like a six points, so could have been right there. 42 down into previous day high maybe. I would love American Airlines to just timber. What are we doing in the mag 7? Nvidia down, Apple up. It's our the yield curves. I didn't know I could do that. Is this 1 month ago and 1 year ago? Huh. Long is it a good goal to get 1,000 over what my starting balance was, or 500 under, pass, or below my paper account? I don't understand what you're asking. Is it a good goal to get 1,000 over what my starting balance was, or 500 under to pass, or below my paper account? Yeah, I'm not understanding what you're trying to ask. Hmm. Are you talking about like that challenge that I said? I don't know if I told you to do it too. Where you set your account to 500? Are you talking about that? My starting balance is 100K just because it's easy to prove myself before I can get funded 1,000. So, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if I told you like what I always recommend people doing. Did I tell you that? Like about the challenge, the one micro, the $500, and then trade one micro. Did I tell you about that? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so you could just do like that. Or I mean do what you're gonna do, but yeah, the point is just to take it slow. But yeah, I mean you can keep your balance at 1,000. I'm not sure like TradingView how that all works, but just know like what you started at, and then I would just do it like that. But yeah, if you could, but it doesn't work on paper because of the weird drawdown rules, so I'm pretty much just doing that. Yeah, I know what you mean. TradingView, I'm not, I, yeah, it's because of the margin that they require you to have over there. Because like in TOS and stuff, some of the old school brokers, like in order to trade one micro contract, you need like $4,000 of margin. That's why way back futures wasn't popular because not a lot of people could get involved in it because you needed such a big account to even be able to hold a position. But then once these other brokers like Ninja Trader and Tradeovate, these other like brokers came out, they lowered the margin rate to where MES you only need $50 in your account, ES you only need 500 in your account. But that's why the margin is probably all messed up. But yeah, just whatever your starting balance is, just have the discipline to trade one micro. So then, yeah, if it's starting at 100,000, then you trade one micro from 100,000 to 100,500, and then when you get there, you trade two micros from 100,500 to 101,500. Yeah, some people don't like trading market open. I like to let it set in 15 minutes or so unless something really stands out to me, but I like to let it settle in a little bit also. See what we do at our orb lows. I'm still not convinced that we just flush this out for the day. Maybe we get a failed auction type of play on NQ like we got yesterday. So that's like trade below, can't sustain trade below. So then you can't sustain trade below, then a lot of times it will rotate back up into the zone, back up halfway into the zone or to the other side of the orb. So how we traded below here, couldn't sustain, and now we're back inside of it. But usually I like to see it after the first hour, so the initial balance. So that's another 15 minutes. Let's see if we can get a close here above our previous day high. The AI tool I have is saying a short off of this area. So that's what makes it a little tougher for me. And NQ's not doing anything. Literally not doing anything. See what we do here. Previous day low and ORB low. Those are the big watches. And that's why you stay patient and don't chase into the long right away. Or any trade. It's only a 60% short. Yeah, it's only 60% short. Usually, I like seeing them when they're like 75, 80, at least a 70%. But the tool as a whole is like 72% win rate, or very close. I've got to go at 750 to get ready for work. Yeah, that's cool that you were able to get that situated. Yeah, these are markets that blow accounts, honestly. Like, and yesterday was a bad market. I mean, when you push up through all-time highs like this, or like hold on ES, CRB pushed up through these all-time highs with this huge breakout. Like up in here, they're gonna have to build out some kind of range. So like, there's not gonna be. It's tough up in there, like where we're at. And then you look at the market, like, look at this, nothing. But like even this on Monday, it was choppy. You got one decent move, then you chopped the rest of the day. Look at one decent move, then you chopped. So like once we broke through these all-time highs, you haven't gotten much. That was a good day. A lot of chop there. It's been choppy recently. That was a good day. You could make trades out of that, but like there's really not much there. Good day. You can get a trade from there, but after that you'd have to really scalp a tight range. And then there was your good move. Yeah, so it's just tough right now. This is where you just gotta be patient and don't blow your accounts. Yep. So now my watch is obviously trade line. Do we continue to reject at it? But opening print and previous day low are some big watches for me right now. Want to see how we react at those areas. See how we react at those areas. One trade because of impatience. Yeah, I mean that's like been the single thing that's helped my trading is patience, patience, patience. So now we want to see, do we hold trade line here? You don't want to reject off of it. You want to get a strong candle close here. You go crazy. In the cave in the middle of the night. One moment. Could put you on great like me. Holy moly. Opening print. Let's watch opening print here. I took a quick stab at this from down here. It's 36. I want to see us crack opening print though and close above it. We don't want to reject off of it. Also lining up with previous day low over there on the Qs. See how this candle closes. We want to push. We want to push above our opening print and through our previous day low. And then trying to do like, see how we did a break in base above our orb low? We could do the same thing above previous day low and opening print. That's what I'd be looking for. And this is going to be our orb high. So we want to see if we can get a push above our orb high and then try and break in base above it. But I'll be right back. I gotta go get a water. Yeah, like that's not what we wanted to see into it. That is not what we wanted to see. We wanted to see a strong close. And there's seller absorption right there too. We just want to hold our trade line here. I'm taking partials off right here in opening print. I'll take partials off if we can push through our orb high up into this structure as well. Oh, let's see, we're pushing right up into VWAP, so push, 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 push. Come on, you can do it, brother. Give me that strong close right up into our 21, and then I would look for, you know, a break and base above orb high, break and base preferably above VWAP on the Qs. Here's where we want to try and have a strong closure. There is where I took more off right there on that push. Now let's see if we can push up into pre-market high. Hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, in the club's hand, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, in the club's hand, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby. bang. If I had a huge following, I could get the dubs flowing in chat right now. Get the dubs flowing in chat. Hey, bang, bang. Hey, bang, bang. Now we're right up into that 21 previous day close. You look up saying, hey, bang, bang. 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 In your body, hey, bang, bang. Hey, bang, bang. Hey, bang, bang. Hey, bang, bang. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Push, 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 a push, a push, 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 push. I'm waiting to see if, trade line maybe catches up here, right here, and then guides us higher. That is that failed downside auction that I was talking about. We'll have to see if we can rotate a little higher. Alrighty, here we go, here we go. Here comes our back test of the trade line. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, here we go, here comes. Ooh, American Airlines. Yeah, let's break it, let's break it, let's break it. Come on now. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Let's actually do it here now. We're being a little unani. Being a little punani right now. $93. This is when this can really open up price wise. Yep, that's what I wanted to see, the breaking base above our orb. And now we continue higher. Want to see the same thing over our... Here's another thing. See how we got this rotation to the bottom? We got one rotation on ES. A lot of the times you can expect to get that one to the upside again. Same with NQ. If we 1, 2, 3, if we got 4. If we can get up through here, you could look for a decent push. Took the longs. There was a. Oh, you said that a while ago. Yeah, I just took my final profits up into the 77.61. Uh, see what we do on a pullback here. Now like 771 to 771.30. Alright, let's see if we hold trade line here. Do we hold the trade line? Maybe we get a pullback to our orb again, and then about that time our 21 will start creeping up. We could get a long off of there. Could end up line up with the long off of VWAP, maybe. There's a little trade line hold. Little trade line hold. Most of your trades you took today got stopped out and then hit TP. How big were your stops? Were your stops normal size? They normally are. I don't know if my stop loss too low, just don't want to lose a lot. Yeah. So for me, like in this market, and I also pay attention to the ATR to help with my stop, but in this market, I would say on MES, have maybe 5 to 7.5 point stop in this type of a market. That's what I use. So like if I enter right here, so like say we're in at 54, and then I'm gonna give it till about 49 to 47-ish. So I'd probably give it to this structure. But that's a decent size stop loss. 7.5 would be the max. And then on MNQ, I would say 20 to 30, 35 max. On this type of market, probably about a 25 or 30 point stop. So let's see if you got in here at say 595, you'd give it to 80, 70, 65. Yeah, about 30-ish. That's just what I use. Yeah, I use the recent lows. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like to keep my stop around there. I don't just go in and then automatically my stop is 25 points or whatever. I ideally like it to be around market structure and fall in that range. So like if your entry's right here, at 55.25, you give it 5 to 7 points. So really, here's what I'm looking to hold as support. Trade line. If I were to get in here, I'd be looking for trade line and this to hold as support. So you give it 5 points or so. If you come down below here, you're invalidated, so anywhere in this range. And that would go for the same on the Qs. You'd want to get in lower, and then your stop is you have your previous day close, trade line, and then this structure was resistance, now support. So you want to stay below, somewhere in there, and there's your stop. But you get a better entry, you can have a bigger stop or more contracts. I'd be careful of the longs up here though, just because we have pushed a pretty good amount and a bigger pullback. This could be that lower high too. I think we're going to get that pullback down into the 21. That felt like the lower high and a little change of pace. Right now. Today may have been literally the most amount of people that have ever been here on YouTube. Because YouTube, you don't get just random people. Like, that's very rare. See if NQ pulls back into trade line, that could bring ES down into the 21 more. And it's 21. So that's kind of my watch right now. What is there's American Airlines trying to break? Maybe if we get a pullback here, that'll shoot American Airlines a little lower. This is just a little scalp. If we can flush here, but I'm gonna watch and see if we try and hold, you know. But if we flush it here, I'll look to take off just into the 21 down in here. Come on, give it up, buyers. Let it just fall. Let it fall. Come on, let the sellers play. Yeah, that's what I didn't want to see, a little bastard. One more trade left. See if we put in a lower high here. And we pull back maybe a little bit. I just got in this one a little late, but like your lower high would have been right here. But see if we maybe double top on NQ. Let's see. I just have a hard time personally taking a long way up here. Like I know we, not way up here, but we pushed, you know, off of bottom. So I would think I would be looking for a little bit of a pullback if we're going to continue higher. But here they're opposite of each other again. NQ's holding up here pretty well. Feels like we're gonna pull back here. Feels like this candle close could be pretty telling if we get a flush into it. Yeah, like that. That's exactly, this is what I was wanting, or this is what I was looking for. Maybe we can put in a top wick and reject a trade line, like put in a top wick up here and reject. There, it might go without us. Yeah, it's going without us. Hmm. What are we doing over here? We're trying. We are trying. We are trying. We are trying. We are, we are trying. We are trying. We are trying. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. B5 from. I think he's holding up here, which is kind of crazy. Yes, is pulling back. Yeah, there's that gap fill. There's American Airlines. There we go. Now we're starting to go a little bit. Now we go on a little bit. If the market rolls over, I would expect that to bring American Airlines with it. There's the pullback. See what we do here. Isn't that crazy? Do you remember what I said about the rotations? And this is literally it to a T. Look at this. So it's the first 30 seconds. Are you here? Let me know if you're even here so I don't explain it for nothing. Let me know if you are here. Yeah, this is crazy. Like the rotations, I don't know if remember me talking about the rotations. So it's the high and low of the first 30 seconds. ES trades in 15-point rotations, NQ 65. But I look at both of them side to side. That's what these dashed lines are. So ES, look at this. Here's the first rotation, traded just a little past it. And then I said right here, when we were rotating back up through, I said, look for us to trade up to the first rotation. Look at up to the first rotation, a little past it. So you most of the time will achieve to one side of the rotation what you get to the other side. That's a perfect example of it. And so obviously it's not going to work out to where if ES does it and Q does it, but one of them, if they're doing it, will do it. So, I mean, it could be NQ does that and ES looks like this where, it doesn't get back above its 30-second, but that's how you can use the rotations. That's some real sauce right there that not a lot of people know about at all. Alrighty, I'm gonna end it here for the day. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Peace.